The Sundrians stand on the edge of a blade. Their efforts to repel the dual invasion of the Coalition to the Galactic Northeast and the Republic to the Galactic West have mostly succeeded. But at what cost? Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Galactic Paragons in our High Dominion 2 series. So we have two fleets in action right now, and we're paying very close attention to both of them. The first fleet, I gave an order at the end of the last episode to go chase down these guys, but the truth is, we have this fleet here finishing up in Yurkuri. We got Trax Alpho last episode. There is an enemy fleet up here trying to retake Jarell War, which is adorable. I'm going to ignore that, and we're going to finish this fight, and then I want you to come here and finish these pirates off. And then I want you to just come straight here. And then after that, you can actually attack this fleet. If they're still detectable, which we might have to queue that back up. But we're going to micromanage these fleets a little bit and make sure that this is happening. Instead of sending this fleet after that one, I'm going to stop this one. So one thing that I've been observing from the Republic of Hydor is they're really kind of following the path of least resistance, and I don't want to lead this one with a path just straight up to the top. It's something that I might have mentioned it during the last episode, but I definitely noticed it almost as soon as I stopped the recording. I looked up, I was like, you know what? If I take both my fleets and try to merge them over here, they're probably just going to go straight up towards my capital world, which I have really strong stations, so they probably would die if they tried to hit the home systems, but that doesn't mean that I want to deal with, you know, this, with that eventuality. I'd prefer to head it off if I can. So let me go ahead and give the order to take back these stations first and foremost. I'm guessing that this fleet, yeah, they're already headed for Chort. So I'm gonna give them these orders, and I'll queue up this attack order at the very end. So same thing, I'm kind of giving them things to do, but we'll still micro a little bit. Let me also make sure that I don't have anything that I can do on the planet management front, because one thing with all of this chaos that we've had this series, I really haven't had an opportunity to manage my planets at all. And so I have some leader slots available that I'm not using. It's like I need to install some governors that would actually help me with this situation. I think we actually have an opportunity to do that, so I should go for it. I don't have any available envoys because I'm doing everything in my power to get the Mephisciotans not to hate me at this exact moment anyway. We're playing the political game like hardcore, and it's working pretty decently so far. Speaking of that, hang on. Where are... is it F6? Yeah. All right. Just wanted to check something on that tab for a second. So, yeah, I've got a lot of planet management that I need to do, to be honest. I also have some things that I can clear. But one of the things that I want to start paying attention to is, do I have planets that have rare resources that I haven't exploited yet? Like, we have Titanic life forms here. That's not actually directly useful to me. All right, this sector is mostly occupied, so we can't really do anything with it necessarily. There are some orders that I can give. Unfortunately, they occupy some of these planets, so I can't do anything just yet. Again, thankfully, they don't have claims on a lot of the planets they occupy, but still have to keep an eye on that. We can build Betharian fields here, so let's go ahead and put those down. And then Syndar Prime, you have some job opportunities. I have to be careful with exotic gases because I have a bit of a shortage there. So let me go ahead and... oh, no, not that. Hall of Judgment requires volatile motes, and I don't have a surplus. But I do have a surplus in terms of crystals, so we will upgrade those two. Very nice. Now let's keep looking for just a moment. Are there rare resources that I haven't exploited yet? Yeah, we've got a bubbling swamp here, but we are exploiting that. So the bubbling swamp gives us one gas extraction well, so that's already done. All right, nothing to clear there. All right, so this is just extra generator districts and extra districts across the board. I was going to say extra generator districts and extra districts in general, just to get me extra tongue-tied. All right, crystalline caverns on Tugum. Now, see, again, once I control that planet again, we will be able to have more crystal income, which is great. Right now, we can't. But another thing that I could do, as I mentioned, is we could pull up this interface. Right now, we have Ukna, who is the governor of the Tier sector. I can go ahead and appoint a couple more sector governors. We have 4 sectors in general. I could also create some more sectors. I kind of don't want to make a whole new sector right now, but the Serpent sector, you know, I kind of feel like it could use some help. So let's see if there's something that we can do. We don't have any like really high level leaders, unfortunately. Now these traits only apply to the sector capital, but the governor level would apply to the entire sector. That's the way the system currently works. So why don't we have Merc, son of Utha, take over? So we'll have additional unity from bureaucrats, and he'll also gain experience quickly. He's a little bit older, but maybe the extra experience gain would be good. And I'm just going to stick with that 1 extra leader for now. And let's unpause and start intercepting these fleets. We have a science ship that is investigating...
Receiving communications.
Oh, that's cute. No. We have a science ship that is investigating various projects in my territory. Idle leaders, really? Utra, daughter of Nox. We have a general that is not occupied at the moment. Is that so? I think I already have all the armies that I need. Oh, the Yakuri station needs to be reconnected. Glad I spotted that. So we'll reconnect you there and reconnect you there. That will help economically. There's still a lot that I need to do in terms of upgrading as well. There are lots of defenses which aren't remotely done yet. Okay, I do have some of the resources I need to upgrade these, but hang on. No item requires an upgrade. Okay, so I think I'm mostly good there. And yeah, we're just going to pay very close attention to whatever opportunities we might, like, for example, right here, Ferris Mandate. If I upgrade that, we can have more civilian fabricators available sooner than later. I still, you know what though? Even more than that, I want you to have, like, I want you to be, not only do I want you producing more energy, but I want you as a generator world. We'll worry about that upgrade later. All right, now.
Vessels upgraded.
Let's see how this goes.
Spaceport under attack.
Hang on, let's also, just to head off this problem before it becomes too big of a problem, let me buy some exotic gases so that I don't encounter a shortage too soon.
Attacking enemy assets.
All right, so we're going to reclaim these systems as quickly as we can. We have some reinforcements on the way as well. It's quite welcome. You can see them traveling. All right, so we're going to hit these pirates shortly.
Attacking enemy assets. Spaceport under attack.
Good. I just want to try and turn the tide here as much as I possibly can in the time that I've got left in this war. I doubt that I'm going to be able to win it, but I do control their entire... Nice. Their entire territory up here. We got a good amount of... That's actually a pretty decent reward. 200 energy and 360 minerals for that one station. They can be higher, but that's certainly good. I'm going to go ahead and build those mining stations. Also, I have these down here I noticed last episode. Let me go ahead and build... I'm not going to use that influence for building a new station right now. What I'd rather do is go ahead and claim... Okay, I can't claim Drell War just yet. We need 11 more, and I can claim their capital system, which is freaking funny, but I don't think that anyone would question that they deserve it. All right, we can upgrade that colony. Good. Good. All right, let's continue.
Enemy assets.
So now that the pirates are done, we're going to go straight for this fleet. And now we're going to try and catch up with these guys. Which way are you flying? Wait, don't tell me you're just sitting still. You are. You absolute jerk. Which fleet were you destined for? Do you even know? Okay. Okay, it must have been for the first fleet, which is over here. So I'm going to give the order to merge, and that could... You know what? I'm going to wait, because I don't want to lose that ship. That's a battleship. So I'm just annoyed that I have a ship that got separated. That's still something that happens even with the upgrades they've done to the fleet management in Stellaris.
Spaceport under attack.
You can tell that the Republic of Hydra is doing exactly what I said they would do. Alright, so the Mephishotan Imperium has ended their rivalry. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. And hopefully what that means, we could form a non-aggression pact with them too. And it looks like they're receptive to it. So if we form a non-aggression pact with them, that makes it more likely that we're going to be able to end this war without having more trouble down the line. Lilita has a clear opportunity. Let's see. Nothing in terms of rare resources. Definitely consuming a ton of exotic gases, which is a problem. I do need more alloys, so let's go ahead and build some alloy foundries there. All right, and I think it's time. I can safely claim Jurel War. So now we have a claim on their capital system. There's this little cluster of systems over here, unfortunately, and I doubt I'm going to be able to build up enough influence while the war is still going to do anything with that. But otherwise, I'm happy with where we're currently sitting. What have we here? Climate restoration research is done. Very good. So let's go ahead and... yeah, it might be time for the... I mean, naval capacity, too, is not a bad idea. All of these are... yeah. I need all the things. The ancient suspension field, holy crap, words, would be good as well. But I think what I'd like to do... yeah, let's go for the naval cap, just because I feel like I want to build up a really strong navy when this is done, and just... we might hit back at the Republic of Hydor at some point for doing what they've done to us, but at the very least, I just want to be able to say, come at me a little bit more confidently than I've been able to up to this point. So the non-aggression pact has been accepted. That is going to take a bit of a chunk out of our regular influence, but it's fine. It's fine. So now we're just keeping an eye on these fleets as they travel. There might be some building that I can do too. Yep, there is. There absolutely is. Energy-wise, it looks like we're recovering. So that's quite positive. Is there anything that I can do here? Alright, so I can clear some noxious swamps. And then I think an Auditon monument would be a good idea. We haven't built those on too many planets yet. Serpta, yeah, you'll eventually relocate that particular job. Alright, what are you attacking right now? They're still clearing Rankshan, and then... okay, good, so... we're going to chase down that fleet to the best of our ability. We're going to hit Ruklar. Are they going to... okay, it looks like they're trying to go straight through, which is cute. But I'm catching up to them.
Construction complete. Technology secured.
They seem like they're actually moving a little bit more slowly somehow. Not sure how, but I will take it. Plasma thrower, gamma laser. Let's go ahead and unlock the plasma thrower since it'll be done sooner. We might get some nice options when that's finished. Sometimes it's all about just refreshing the deck, you know? Alright, so we're chasing them down and getting close. This fleet, I think they're just sitting still. I don't know that they've moved. Yeah, they're bombing Kartha, which is perfect. Like, I couldn't ask for better. Alright, we've taken Ruklar.
Enemy presence exposed.
Where? Alright, so smaller fleet in the Zavaris system. I'm not super concerned about that at the moment.
Receiving communications.
Ha! No. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances whatsoever will we be surrendering to you. Oh, God. Space Storm Knobgaz? Really? You're going to bring a Space Storm right now just to add insult to injury. Comfort the Fallen. Diplomatic weight from tech minus 20%. Spiritualist ethics attraction plus 10%. Unity from jobs plus 5%. I mean, I'm going to vote against that just because it's going to reduce my diplomatic weight, given the fact that I'm technologically advanced. All right, it seems like they're trying to move straight through, but now there's a storm, which is having a reduction on sublight speed and nullifying shields. The shield nullification could be interesting. Unfortunately, the storm is also in Helito, so we're going to pass through it while trying to catch up to them. which sucks. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be in Helito, but it is what it is. That's kind of an annoying time for a space storm, but I'll live with it.
Council agenda available.
Which agenda? Expand the council is no longer on cooldown. Got it. I've learned to read that tooltip before I dismiss it or click on it, because if you click on it, it'll dismiss itself. Absolutely learned that. Now, I do have a few upgrades that I can do here, it seems. Yep. The TU's station, also the Mufrid station. Let's absolutely upgrade all of your platforms, given that you can do that. And yeah, we'll build a fleet academy there. That's a really good idea. A naval logistics office there. Yep. Yeah, the Wayford station, somehow we still can see it on our shipyard list, even though we don't control it. I'm guessing just because it's occupied. All right, so there's a battleship here that is probably about to get attacked. And that's very annoying. But it might give me an opportunity to catch up at least.
Cleared. Spaceport under attack. Receiving communications.
Okay, so the Mephisciotans now want a research agreement. I'm going to say no to that. We're not going to be that buddy-buddy with you. So we're going to lose this battleship, unfortunately.
Construction complete.
All right, so how are you doing? All right, this fleet is now running, which is a shocking surprise.
Vessels upgraded.
Oh, no, they came back. Perfect. Oh, they're trying to fly to Obnal first. Why are you going so slow? Oh, it's the frickin' storm. That's annoying. So they're going to try and get around this direction.
Enemy presence exposed. Technology secured.
Right. Tell you what, why don't you intercept them this way?
Exposed. Spaceport under attack.
Because I see what they're doing.
Cleared.
So ironically, I still didn't manage to catch these guys, and they're doing exactly what I told you they would do. Oh my god, this is obnoxious. All right, so Guardian Point Defense or Advanced Cloaking Field. That's really what this comes down to. I do want to have cloaking at some point. I would love to have some like corvettes on patrol that could cloak. So having that researched is good. But for now, we're still in a defensive position, so I'm going to go with Guardian Point Defense. Man, that storm just came at a freaking awful time. I know, I'm trying to catch up with them.
Spaceport under attack. Attacking enemy assets.
So it looks like we actually lost our...
Enemy presence exposed.
Wait, is there a planet they control here? There is. All right, so those armies are going to take care of that planet. Let's get Obnal. This shouldn't take too long. I just got to catch up to this group.
Commenced. Savage hordes touching down. Spaceport under attack.
All right, good. Their fleet came back. That's a mistake. They're going to lose now.
Zero-G research platform disrupted.
Have a nice life. All hail us. Our presence on Kabji 4 has not gone unnoticed. The dominant cultural group now regards us as wise and mighty beings who control the elements and ultimately their fate. Many have pledged their lives to us in elaborate ceremonies, fearing that incurring our displeasure could come with drastic consequences. As it should be. All right, so we have intercepted the enemy fleet here. Couldn't have come at a better time. I just need you guys to
Spaceport
get
under
moving.
Attack. Enemy presence exposed.
Yeah, they're doing exactly what I tried to stop them from doing. And there's another weaker fleet down here now.
Vessel production capacity violently diminished. Enemy presence exposed. Construction complete. Attacking enemy assets.
All right, so we're taking care of Obnal. There we go. Now I want you to come down here and clear all of these. Hang on, let me make sure I gave those orders correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you come here. Meanwhile, so we control Kartha again, and I definitely, given that it's been devastated, I would like to give them... I probably do need to upgrade their precinct houses, but more than that right now, I'm just going to select Industrial District. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and give them another City District instead. F-free mandates. Yeah, it's Auditon Monument time for you. I still haven't unlocked the technologies to, you know, artificially... Well, I've unlocked them, but I've passed them up. The technologies that give access to, like, artificially making rare resources. All right, so after actively observing their society for a substantial chunk of their history, the dominant society on Cobb G4 have come to revere us as deities. They wish to keep us in their good graces, and so the blood sacrifices continue in our honor. So we gain some unity, and we will gain access to a new insight technology as a consequence.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Man, I'm so salty about this storm because it has slowed down my ability to hit back and reverse the tide of this war in the time that, like, the timetable has been altered by the coincidental arrival of this frickin' storm, and I'm trying not to be mad about it, but my god, like, it's like, really? Okay, game, it's fine. Mineral purification is probably a good idea, although we're doing all right in that regard. So, improve strike craft. Well, I might as well go ahead and start unlocking those technologies that I just mentioned. So let's do that. So it does seem like they're trying maybe to get through the Mufrid station, but they're not gonna succeed. All right, so this ship is gonna die now, unfortunately.
Zero-G research platform disrupted.
I was holding it there. Yeah, I was holding it there so that it could merge with this fleet. And I probably should have given it an order to run a little bit sooner. All right, so we have a new tradition available. I have thought about this, and we're going to go with politics. This is going to give us an additional envoy, which I like. But on top of that...
Council agenda available.
We are going to mess around with the... I mean, when you look at our... like, the history of the Sundrians and their civics, remember that they have the diplomatic corps. The society has a long tradition of rhetoric and debate, and celebrate those who are able to get their way using only words. So it makes sense that we go with politics, and we're going to definitely try and mess with the galactic community, especially given what they've put me through in this game so far, I have to say. So that's gonna happen. But for now, we're just gonna try and retake this territory with this fleet, and hope that we can do the same up here. It looks like they're trying to get some of their fleets together. All right, they're hitting Mufrid again. Oh, Mufrid's actually considerably weaker than it was when I last looked. So Mufrid must have lost some stations and I didn't notice. No, it's just weaker for no reason. Why is it weaker for no reason? The Mufrid station was at 40k. There must have been a bonus that I lost. Decline. All right, well, hopefully it'll be able to defend itself against that fleet. It looks like it's doing okay. Yeah, it looks like it's doing okay. They're trying to bring these fleets together. So that's actually surprising. The Mufrid station's been at 40k for God knows how long. We must have lost some leader that was providing a massive bonus. I don't recall what it was. All right, so they turned around. That didn't work out for them. All right, so... yeah.
Attacking enemy assets.
Just going back and forth watching here. Hang on, we have a leader level up. All right, so the Executor leveled up. That's nice. Currently, he has Hostility 1, so we can make him Marshal. Make armies cheaper. Yeah, this is the only one that's really meaningful since he's the Executor. So let's go ahead and just say that we do want... well, he could eventually get outvoted, though, and it's like I could use one of these bonuses. Let's say Invader, because he could leave office, and I could use him as a leader. So let's lean into that possibility. Schlarg. I still love this planet name so much. Let's go ahead and build an industrial district on Schlarg. And then, how are we doing on these? All right, rare crystals. Yeah, I can definitely upgrade those, because I have a surplus of rare crystals. All right, so it seems like that effort to attack the Mufrid station did not go well. Also, exotic gases are in danger of being in major shortage again. So let's fix that right now by spending more money than I want to spend. All right, so we're going to hit Diomia.
Enemy assets.
I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, relic activation available. Nice. Let me take a look at this. It's been a minute since I've looked at the relics. But 2,000 and 3,000 unity, and I get 1,000 alloys. I don't need that right now. Yeah, so it looks like this fleet has just... They're sort of twiddling their thumbs now. They've realized they're boned. And... Oh, okay. Just kidding. They are actually coming back. I don't know what exactly their objective is. But I'm just going to order my fleet to go straight for them.
Spaceport under attack.
Alright, which spaceport's under attack exactly? Maybe the one they just... Yeah, the Wittige spaceport?
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
Alright.
Attacking enemy assets. Enemy presence exposed.
Alright, so there we go. We are at 100% war exhaustion. Which, pardon my French, but that's bullshit, by the way. Because, I mean, this has been a war of attrition, and yes, they've taken a lot of territory, but what I've done to the coalition of Jarell War, like, I really feel like should be pushing this farther in another direction. So now, in 2 years, they're going to be able to force the end of the war. Now, it'll be a status quo piece that they force, and I'm going to get a lot of their territory as a result, so get wrecked. But, hang on, speaking of that, let me see if I can claim a system with another planet in it. Or just claim the system that would have the most resources. That one probably is the one I should take from them first. I'm going to use as much of my influence as I can before the end of this war to claim their territory from them. It looks like they might have retaken Jarell War, which means even though I have a claim on it, yeah, they've retaken their capital planet, which is adorable. I don't know how they managed that, but when the status quo piece takes effect, they're still going to control their capital, which is nonsense. Like, they got completely taken over, and it's just, you know,
enemy assets.
It's the mechanics of the game working the way that they do, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Enemy presence
I'm a little saltier about this than I would normally be, just because we've been fighting for the entire series. Commercial Pact? That's a lot of energy surplus. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that deal. That's a lot of energy. It'll help them too, but it's a way to create a little bit of a bulwark against all the nonsense that's been thrown our way. All right, so this fleet down here... Okay, I'm confused. You should have already retaken Blonde, but you didn't. I need you to retake these systems when I order you to go. Like, this is why I'm clicking on them. I don't understand why Blonde is still under their control.
Under attack.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
Yeah, see, they're still
Enemy
taking systems too.
exposed.
They're literally just taking the path of least resistance everywhere they go, which is cute. All right, so now it's time to...
Receiving communications.
Peace offer? No. Naval capacity has been improved. Ship build speed. Yeah, it's probably time to go ahead and research that. It'll reduce ship upkeep as well. But I want to annihilate this fleet before anything else happens. We're going to make them pay for what they've done. All right, looks like they're trying to hit the Muford Station again.
Zero-G research platform disrupted.
Oh, they are trying to hit it with both fleets now, which is cute. So I'm going to try and join in the defense of the Muford Station.
Lost.
Synthetic crystal plants done. God, I've got so many technologies that I've partially researched that I really feel like I need to finish. Let me go ahead and research engineering, research speed. All right, so this station is probably going to fall now.
Military station lost.
But I don't think their remaining fleets are going to be able to withstand what's about to happen. Because the second Star Order is about to jump
Enemy
in.
presence exposed.
All right. Did you... What are you doing? Is it because of the storm? Like, I'm I'm very confused.
Attacking enemy assets.
So you're attacking.
Zero-G research platform disrupted.
All right, you're gonna retake that. Wait, why are you not moving? Oh my god.
Enemy presence exposed.
They had the order to move through that station, then they lost detection of them, and now they're going to be just a little bit stronger as a result. Not strong enough, though. Get wrecked. Give me my station back.
Enemy presence exposed.
Alright, so we got Mufred back. And now they don't really have a strong fleet on this side of things, so I'm going to go ahead and hit... Oh, it looks like we can also give Jark, who is the admiral of this fleet, an even better... Now, you're the Minister of Defense, so military ship build speed, and like we could increase that by 10%, or we could go with Aggressor, which would increase just this fleet's fire rate and weapons damage. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Let's lean in that direction a little bit further. All right, I'm going to clear this cluster. At this point, all right, the Covenant of Kart has declared the Coalition of Drell War a rival, which is interesting. It kind of makes me feel like I should establish a relationship with them. Let's go ahead and establish an embassy. All right, so this war is probably going to be forced 336 days. So we still have about a year before peace is forced.
Enemy presence exposed.
Oh, that's actually quite a strong fleet that they just ran into.
Technology secured.
Let's see if I can get them to run away. And we just finished this technology, so pause. Okay. I'm going to go for the energy nexus. All right, so they might actually now... I don't know if I have... I mean, I've got some battleships, and those might turn the tide.
Enemy presence
All right,
exposed.
let's get the army out. Yeah, we just lost that fight. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm very frustrated with what's happened down here. It's been just complete nonsense the entire time. So, I mean, it's not as successful of a repelling of the invasion as I feel like we should have had.
Attacking enemy assets.
Given how defiantly we have fought back.
Enemy presence exposed.
Doesn't quite make sense to me. And now they're going to start moving back up here with this fleet. Wow.
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
Wow. All right, so we have this fleet missing in action. It'll be back at some point in the future. Let's go ahead and pause and take a look at where we can build additional things. Because we have had a few opportunities pop up. Just a few. We have some more housing opportunities. I'm going to say industrial district here. We're going to do an Autoton monument there for the additional unity. We're about to regain control of a lot of those planets. Now, I might have some additional claims that I can make. Nope, not just yet. How much time is left? 107 days. Love it. Resolution has been passed. The Senate has voted on and passed the resolution, Comfort the Fallen. Now, again, let's review this. I want to make sure they haven't snuck any other claims in while I wasn't paying attention, or if there was just a lot going on at once, which is entirely possible in this game because, holy crap, right? Like, it's just been nonstop. All right, they just have the one claim. So, like, if we have a status quo piece, we're going to lose that system, and that's it. So, it's not the end of the world. We're going to regain control of all of our planets in about 100 days. So let's just run out the clock here, and I'm going to hit Ux Fury as hard as I can just to deal these guys one last slap in the face. Missing in action. When will you be back? I don't have that information.
Enemy presence exposed.
Ha! The fleet's running. And there we go. Status quo peace with the Coalition of Drell War. We will accept this for now. All right. Let's pause, and now I'm going to use that as a stopping point, because at the beginning of the next episode, we have so much territory that is under our control once more. that has been under enemy occupation and hasn't had anything built on it for eons. So we need to spend like a good half episode or even 2/3 of an episode just doing pure empire management. We also now control a lot of this territory, but they did manage to keep Jarell War, which is bullshit, but whatever. I'm happy with how this went overall. There are just a few minor technicalities. Wait, who is the Malavitan Commonwealth? Oh yeah, that's right. Did we vassalize them? I think we successfully vassalized them. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. How about that? We successfully integrated them. Holy crap. All right, well that's good. Let's go ahead and establish an embassy with them. And then we can... Tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll be spying on them first. Want to make sure we have information on our new vassals. But yeah, next episode, we are going to spend some time just not constantly fighting. Probably going to spend a good amount of time paused on this exact date and just go through and build a bunch of stuff because we have a ton of resources available, like a ton. And we have lots of planets that I haven't been able to do anything with for a long time because these guys moved in and just wreaked havoc. So their relationship with us right now is improving. I'm going to go ahead and reestablish a spy here, take one of the relationship improving envoys away from the Mephishotans. That does actually appear to be affecting our relationship with them, which makes me sad. Their fleet power is superior compared to ours. It looks like their technology and their economy are equivalent. Their spy network, our spy network is quite strong on theirs, and their relative encryption to ours is trivial. So, yeah, it's just going to be a whole new game at the beginning of the next episode because we have a new vassal, we have a non-aggression pact, and I've got just so much to do in terms of improving my territory. And so the coalition of Jarell War is literally just this. That's it. All the planets that I controlled, I got to keep as vassals. So that's a fun little mental note as far as vassalization goes. In a status quo piece, any planets that you control, you vassalize. Or at least that's the way it seems with our current setup in this game. It might be different with different civilizations, different ethics, different empires, etc. But yeah, frustrating episode at times, but overall, this is the outcome. The war is over. We have some peacetime building to do at last, and we can start looking into giving all of our construction ships things to do again, and all of these colony ships that have been sitting around forever and a day. We can actually have them go do things. And also, didn't I research genetics at one point? No, we don't have gene tailoring just yet. But once I have that, I might be able to make things a little bit easier in a couple of other ways as well. And we have a tundra world there. Yep. I want you to go ahead and colonize that right now, even before I end the episode. I'm just going to give the order. Yeah, New Palob. We're going to call it New Palob. We'll just go with that. We also have some sectors to establish, for sure. So, yeah, just going to do lots of empire management. It'll be fun. It'll be zen. Probably be very ASMR and more enjoyable, for sure. Especially after how the last several episodes have gone. And then once I unpause, someone else will declare war on me, and we'll just keep going. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.